Is it weird I still call my mom after work every day? I was walking to the train station with some new coworkers when I got a call from my mom. We chatted about what went on at the office that day and how things were at home. After I hung up, a few of them made some off-handed remarks about how it was weird for me to talk to her about my day. And when I mentioned I try to do this every day, they said that was especially weird. Is there a cutoff age for interacting with your folks? She's one of my best friends. There should be no cutoff age. I honestly wish I would do this for my mom. I'm pretty sure I'm going to regret it one day that I don't. No. It's not weird. I'm 43 and still talk to my mom regularly. Keep talking to your mom and cherish those little moments and make more memories. One day that's all you will have. Weird in that it's unusual. Most people don't do this. In and of itself there's nothing odd about it. You have a good relationship with your mother. I'm 54. Talk to my dad once a day over the phone. He won't be around forever. You're not going to have that forever, so enjoy it while you have it. Also, that's great that you get along so well. Winking face, thumbs up one. It's not weird. I'm 37F and talk to my mom at least once a day. I call her before work and usually after work. I wish I had done the same with my dad before he died. Lucky mom. Don't allow other people's toxicity ruin your relationship. It's perfectly normal. Not at all. Everyone is different. I talk to my mom every second or third Sunday and that is our routine. If I called more often I think it would annoy my mom. My wife talks to her mom several times a day and that is just how they are. My 31-year-old calls me every day on her way to work and on her way home. We live 5 hours apart, so it's how we hang out. Sometimes we just listen to each other breathe if we don't have anything to talk about. I wouldn't care if people thought it was weird. She doesn't either. I try to call my mom every day because she's old and lives alone. Often when people ridicule something like this, it's because they're jealous. Sounds like you have a good relationship with your mom. A lot of people would envy that. No. That's just being a good son. It's not weird, it's nice. I'm 29 meters and I talk to my parents every few days. It's nice to check in. See what's going on with them and my siblings and also update them about what I'm up to. Talk to your parents. You'll regret not doing it when they are gone. It's a bit uncommon. Most people don't have anyone they have a daily phone call with. But it's not incredibly strange. No bro. It's totally fine to call your mom. You are good. I talk to both my grandma and mom every day. There is never an age where you should feel weird about striking up a convo about your day to the woman who birthed you. Not at all. And nor is it weird. She's your mother. And you love her. And you have a healthy relationship with her. It goes to show that your friend doesn't have that with her mother. So no. It is not weird at all. 33M here. My family is from the Middle East and it's common for families to be in touch with their kids. Too much. I speak to my mom and dad most days, but they are generally 2 minutes or less just to stay connected. I will often be the initiator of the calls cause I know that makes them happy. Edit just to add on. It depends on so many factors. I had a friend who spoke to his mom about everything. Their conversations were much more detailed than I have with my parents. To me, that was weird. Don't listen to them. Not weird at all. I lost my mom 3 years ago and would do anything to be able to call her again. Cherish the time with your mama. It probably means the world to her, and you'll look back at these moments with fondness when you are no longer able to. Not weird at all. My sister is 49 years old and still calls mom when she gets home from work. You'll miss those calls one day. Tell your friends you're calling their mothers next. No dude, keep calling. I lost mine recently. I wish I could call her every day still. I am the mother of a 9-year-old boy, and I really hope he does this when he becomes an adult and starts living his own life. I know I will always have time to talk to him. I call her after work and usually during my lunch smoke breaks at work. I'm 26. Have a good relationship with my parents. But I don't do this. Important context for me though, is that I still live with my parents. However, they're also divorced, and therefore don't live in the same house. So I'm not around them constantly. But even with that, I imagine if I lived alone, I still wouldn't want to talk that frequently. I think it's an introvert thing. IDK. Everyone is different. Nothing wrong with that. They might just be jealous you have a good relationship with your mom. My mom died back in December. Take every chance you want to talk to her. Never know when it will be gone. Depends. What else does she do? Cut your food. Buy your underwear at Kmart. Have access to your bank account. Pay your bills. X200B. If it's literally a hey quick call, so what? Unless and until it interferes relationships, why not? My mom is about 65. Her mom is in her 80s 90s. They call each other every night at the same time. There's no age limit. Call your mom. My daughter calls me every day for a short call. She's 27. She is busy in her life, work, gym, attends lots of music festivals, good friends, etc. She has no partner yet. Although she has dated a good amount. She's not in a rush but sometimes misses having someone with her most days as she lives alone. She's a strong person and a great friend to her friends. Person shrugging, light skin tone. Heck no. I lost my mom in my mid-20s. I had 2 young boys, 6 and 9 at the time. My mom was my best friend. I probably called my mom at least 3 times a day minimum. Morning, afternoon, and evening. But if something was going on in my life and it added stress, for example, I would talk to her even more. I asked her advice about everything. I never regretted this because she passed away from cancer at 48. What I wouldn't give today to make one more call. Please don't take your loved ones for granted because someone else doesn't understand it. It's none of their business. I'm in my 40s and talk to my mom multiple times weekly. I think that's a good thing. Grin. You sound like a mother's dream come true. Your friends are just trying to ruin a good thing for you. I'm a tattoo artist and the first person I send the photos of my day's work to is my mom. It makes her so happy to see my stuff. No. Keep it up. Never stop. One day she will be gone and you will miss those calls. My mom is a hateful piece of shit, so I'm better off not talking to her. This is the most normal thing ever. Checking this out with internet strangers. Why not just assume that what you are doing is fine? Yes. I have 2 young boys and I'd love it if we were still close after they get to adulthood. Not weird at all. Who cares what strangers think? G.